So here's the number one thing that's gonna make you a successful YouTuber. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and here is the number one thing that's gonna make you a successful YouTuber. And in order to understand this, we're gonna have to kind of take a few steps back. And for some of you, it's gonna be a few steps into time, because I want you to remember the time when you actually learned how to swim for the first time, or if you learned how to ride a bike, or the first time you learned how to drive. So in the beginning of all of these, especially driving, right? In the beginning, you felt overwhelmed, like you had all these mixed emotions, right? Like you're excited to learn how to do this, but yet you're a little scared. The concept of you going into the freeway freaks you out, and just learning how to drive kind of overwhelms you, right? In the beginning, just like everything else, it is a little overwhelming, and that's okay because you're learning something new. And YouTube is exactly the same thing. So when you're learning how to drive, the first thing you do is you start learning the manual, you start learning street signs, and so on, right? It's the second part where you start learning how to drive, right? You need to learn how to park, you need to learn how to parallel park and drive and all that good stuff. But this is the most important part of it, because you don't get great at something by just doing it one time. You can literally be behind the wheel for a couple of hours and you still don't know how to drive, and you're not that amazing, right? Because you need to practice and practice, and then you need to practice some more in order to get better over time, right? And for some of you, maybe in the beginning you weren't even able to turn on the radio because you felt so overwhelmed and you were so caught up in the moment that you couldn't have any more distractions, right? So what happens over time is like you start getting comfortable and you start to turn on the radio, you start making phone calls, and hopefully you're not texting, and hopefully you don't drink and drive. We get so comfortable, it becomes like second nature to us. And that's exactly like YouTube. In order to get better, you actually have to show up. So here's the number one secret to becoming a successful YouTuber. And it's very simple. You just have to show up and practice. That's it. Just practice and practice and practice. And over time, you will get better because you will perfect this over time, and you will get better with every single upload, which is why I recommend that you upload one video a week, not only because 1, you're practicing, 2, you're committing yourself to it, and number 3, you're building a healthy habit. Just like going to the gym and working out, you honestly feel a little guilty the days that you don't show up, and that is exactly what I feel when I don't show up on YouTube now. I'm actually not feeling my best today, and I could have made up so many excuses that my head hurts, I had a fever last night, all these good things, right? Like all these excuses, but I am here and I am committed to make this work. So I will see you next week, and I hope this video brought you value. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.